This is Copycast, where we highlight actors copied from one series to another, and sometimes these actors copy over each other. Lady from Devil May Cry was voiced by Carrie Walgren in DMC 3 and 4. For 4 Special Edition and DMC 5, she's instead voiced by Kate Higgins. Higgins was the English voice of Saber in the first Fate Stay Night anime. She was then replaced by Michelle Ruff, who was then replaced by Carrie Walgren, who has voiced the character for all of Ufotable's output thus far.
Let's rock, baby!
Time to go to work.
I am Saber, your servant. I have come in response to your summons.
I'm your servant, Saber. I have come in response to your summons.
Don't feel bad for Ruff though, as she replaced Walgren as Resident Evil's Jill Valentine in RE Revelations, following Walgren's single portrayal in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I ask you, are you worthy of being my master? I ask you, are you worthy to be my master? Target is down. Administering sedative.
Crew's dead. What did this to them?
Jill's support character from RE1, Barry Burton, was voiced by Jamieson Price in Resi 5's Mercenaries mode. For his return in Revelations 2, he was instead voiced by Michael McConaughey. McConaughey is also known to Mortal Kombat fans as the voice of Ermac in MK9. Price took over the role for MKX, despite McConaughey returning as Kano in that game.
I have this. I've had my fill of mansions.
We are many, you are but one. We are many.
In Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5, Wendee Lee was the English voice for both Da Chao and Xiao Chao. In Warriors Orochi, she reprised Da Chao but swapped Xiao Chao to carry Savage for Xing Tsai. In DW6, both Da Chao and Xing Tsai were cut from the roster, while Xiao Chao stuck around. Lee got to stick around by taking the role of Zhen Ji when Michelle Ruff didn't return, and reprising her other 2 roles when they returned for DW7 and 8.
Come back later and try again.
Come back later and try again. Enemy officer defeated.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Nolan North replaced Nathan Fillion as Cade 6 in Destiny 2's Forsaken expansion. Meanwhile, North voiced Green Lantern Hal Jordan in Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, while Fillion took over for Green Lantern Emerald Knight, and, of course, Fillion starred as North's most famous role, Uncharted's Nathan Drake, in a live-action fan film.
Get up close and personal, go! Put a bullet in his head, then maybe eat a sandwich. Oh, do the thing! Seriously. Watch this.
Look, for all my power, when it comes down to it, I'm just a beat cop. There are rules. Another dimension may be out of our jurisdiction.
Lyra's unusual. She hasn't been around long, but next to Sinestro, I don't know another lantern I'd rather have at my side.
I worked out the coordinates from Drake's notes. We gotta be on the right track.
This guy's not messing around. He's got original copies dating back to the conquest of Mallarca.
In Spider-Man Friend or Foe, Spidey was voiced by James Arnold Taylor, while Harry Osborn was voiced by Josh Keaton, reprising the role from the first 2 movie tie-in games. In Spectacular Spider-Man, these roles would be reversed. Additionally, Keaton voiced Cyclops in X-Men Legends 2, while Taylor later played him in X-Men the Official Game.
The itsy bitsy spider's gonna web you in the face.
With great power comes a great beatdown.
I could do this alone, but okay, you can help. You didn't even want to try out. This was my dream, Pete.
Magneto, your people are talented, but they don't know the first thing about teamwork.
Gene!
Lorenzo Music, famously the voice of Garfield throughout the 80s and 90s, was replaced for the live-action Garfield movies by Bill Murray. Music had previously voiced Murray's most iconic role, Ghostbuster Peter Venkman, in the Real Ghostbusters animated series.
Good morning, sunshine. Welcome to another fun-filled day with your favorite pet.
I'm getting my exercise, doing my job. Just one quick cannonball! You're always so concerned about your reputation. Einstein did his best stuff when he was working as a patent clerk.
So, Peter, have a nice day? Oh, yeah. Argued with a hat and a coat rack. Really? Yep, nothing new. How's about you?
If you liked this video, why not subscribe and support me on Patreon like these fine people here? If not, then make sure to share it with your enemies so they can suffer along with you. Today's recommended video is Fire Emblem Three Houses voice swap, voice of Claude reads Seteth, voice of Seteth reads Claude, by Joe Zizia. Because I had 2 somewhat related topics in this video and it ended up being way longer than planned, so I split it in 2 and needed another video to shill in this one.